Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up, another victory for the improved 7-year-old Campesino in Jamaica. The latest action from Trinidad and Tobago and Antigua and Barbuda. And a pair of stakes wins for the 78-year-old Jamaican trainer Ralph Zadie in Florida. And the latest on the entries for the upcoming Sandy Lane Barbados Gold Cup. We're at Jamaica's Campesino Park for the start. A small but good field for the Eileen Cliggott Memorial Trophy. Number 1, the consistent bubbling kitten, making the top 3 in all of her last 6 starts. She's at 11-1 odds here. 2 Braun, the 8-5 second favourite for his first start of the season. 4 Campesino, last month's St. Catherine Cup winner, comes in with Robert Halladine aboard as the 4-5 favourite for 14-time champion trainer Philip Fiani. And also fancy the 6 horse Richard Azan's disqualified Super Stakes winner Franfield at 2-1 odds. Here's Bran Rickman's call.
They've left the 5 and run now toward the half mile, about to leave that back stretch, and Sir Budget attempts to go gate to wire in the Eileen Cliggott. He leads up by 2 lengths. There goes Bubbling Kitten and Campesino tracking in behind. Franfield now getting closer, and Braun continues to race last as Sir Budget leaves the 7/16 by a length and a half over Campesino racing in second. Bubbling Kitten on the rail, Franfield on the outside, only 4.5 lengths separates them, and Braun begins to get closer all the while under Aaron Chatry as they have 5/16 to run. Sir Budget here is Campesino now challenging on the outside, and Halladine has a look over his shoulder, and Campesino accelerates to get that lead. Sir Budget racing on the rail, Bubbling Kitten in the centre, Braun making ground over against the fence, and Franfield widest of them all. Campesino, the rider, changing his hold, continues to show them his rear end. Inside the final 16th, it's Campesino and Robert Halladine in the Eileen Cliggott Memorial Trophy. They romp it by 4 over the fast finishing Braun.
Busy in the saddle, jockey Robert Halladine rouses Campesino to another fine victory. The pacey 7-year-old showing great form for a 3rd win in his last 4 starts, including last November's Caribbean Sprint Championship.
It's a very good win. First of all, we have to thanks to the trainer and the groom. It was well presented, very well presented.
Looking at your body language heading to the furlong pole, you look very busy as if you were expecting a challenge. Who were you looking for?
I was looking for the danger brand inside, but then again, riding these big horses, you can't stop rolling them as they feel like the race is over and he's up, so you got to get going, keep him going.
As the 4-5 favourite, Campesino fends off the chasing Braun and clocks a very fast 1 minute 17.60 seconds for 6.5 furlongs for trainer Fiani and owners Hamark Farms. In Antigua and Barbuda, the US-bred Chief of Staff was aiming for his 4th win in 5 starts at Casada Gardens. Commentator Ralph Francis picks them up in an A1 and lower event, travelling well on the inside Chief of Staff, but under a challenge.
And Strongbow is now pulling up alongside. Strongbow is pulling up, Chief is still there. Chief on the inside, Strongbow on the outside. 2.5 furlongs to go. Strongbow is now taking the lead, but he still has the home stretch to turn on. It is actually Strongbow. Strongbow has taken the lead and is open up a 1-10 lead. He comes around onto the home stretch. Strongbow now, this is a quick one, and he opens up on the Chief. The Chief is still running, but Strongbow has him today, and Strongbow takes it, and takes it by 3 lengths.
Scrum Pum, under a well-measured ride from the experienced Jeff Jacobs, dismisses the challenge of Chief of Staff. They were joint 1-2 favourites. The imported Scrum Pum gets a 2nd win in as many starts at Casada Gardens, clocking 105 even for 5.5 furlongs for trainer Devin Ogaro and owner Dr. Dwayne Thwaites. Trinidad and Tobago had its pre-carnival meet on Wednesday. The main event, race 8 for 3-year-old and over horses, rated 70 and over, and an opportunity to see again the US Import Teniente Coronel. He was a beaten favourite in December's Gold Cup, but would make no mistake this time. Here's Nick Chady's call.
Teniente Coronel gets away by 4 lengths here. Big 5-0 gives way. Buffalo Soldier trying to come on now. In that 2nd spot, they have 3:50 to run. They're into the stretch. Teniente Coronel turns for home in front. In front, 3.5 lengths. Buffalo Soldier trying to come on in 2nd, followed by Free Passage closing from 3rd now. Big 5-0 running along in 4th, but it's Teniente Coronel with 1:50 to go, lengthening his stride. Here he is, the horse that ran behind Arrogate. Teniente Coronel arrives and wins under Ronald Alley.
In August last year in California, Teniente Coronel was 3rd in a Del Mar racetrack allowance race behind the American super horse Arrogate, and shows here under champion jockey Ronald Alley he's more than a cut above these. winning by 6 1/4 lengths in 150 for 8 3/4 furlongs, chased by Buffalo Soldier and former Derby winner Free Passage. Also a winner of the Fremont Stakes at Delta Downs in Louisiana last year, Teniente Coronel is trained by Hariram Gobin for owner Shiva Maharaj. In Barbados this week, entries confirmed for the rich US $107,000 Sandalane Barbados Gold Cup set for the 4th of March at the Garces Savannah. 4 non-Barbadian entries for the 9 furlong run, the USA's High Noon Rider and Keystone for Victory, both representing top owners Ken and Sarah Ramsey. And from Trinidad and Tobago, Conquest Bespoke and Trinidad Navigator. The post position draw done Thursday shows TNT-owned defending champion Dorset in the 5 box and informed Coolmore Home of Champions winner Nikita drawn in 9. Number 4 9.69 and 8 Secret American listed as the reserves. And before we go, a pair of stakes wins to report for the 78-year-old Jamaican trainer Ralph Zadie at Gulfstream Park in Florida during Monday's President's Day holiday meet. His 3-1 shot Chepstow gets his 3rd straight win, capturing the Rough and Ready Stakes with Edgar Zayas riding, posting a 1-length victory over the 4-1 shot Good Time Had by All. The favourite Racetrack Romance 3rd there, 1:45.51 the winning time for 8 1/2 furlongs. Zadie would also win the $60,000 Queen Mother Stakes, his 3-2 favourite R. Kinsley Doll, ridden by Paco Lopez, securing a fighting win also by a length and clocking 1:25.55 for 7 furlong. We've been at the track covering top stories in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.